Okay, we'll start with the mustard R30 size 10 dry fly hook. This is the White Wulff. We've got some sheer 40-0 white. So we just start at the front and go back. We want a foundation more or less all the way here. Oops. Back, and then I want to go back up in a spiral turn. If you can see that open spiral, that will give the wing more purchase. So I've cleaned and stacked a bunch of white calf. We want this about same length as the hook shank. Spin my tying thread anti-clockwise. To go a little bit further forward there. And just secure that with a few turns. Then we go forward and lift it up, and we'll put a stopper in with a few turns, and then we go back like this. And what we want to do is lift the wing, and we cut a wee bit, and then we pull, cut a wee bit more as we go back, so we get a taper on the body. Let's trim that down a little bit, those long ones. They will be covered with the tail, these, so it's not. There we are, that's important. So spin my tying thread anti-clockwise to flatten it out, just to secure all these. And we go back. It's good, and then we can just go over again. Remember to flatten your tying thread and get a neat underbody. Go up again. Good, and then we can go up here, we can split, just lift that wing again. I'm going to just put a few turns in there to lift the wing. There we are. And we turn it that way, we'll open, split the wing, about 50-50. There we are. And we'll go through there on the other side and through there, figure of 8, and then we can just do a collecting wrap around the wing base, but remember to lock it off after you've done that, and then we'll do the same here. Don't need many here, lock it off again. Just position them now. That's good. Then we go back. Now I have another bunch, again, about the same length as the wing, as the hook shank, and we go back. And we just tack those in, check the length, a bit too long. That'll do me just fine. And then correct our thread again, keep it nice and flat for these wraps over the body. Go up over the body till we come up just before the wing. Then we can lift all of these, separating it like that, so you see we're not cutting any of the wing. And we cut those off just there. Go over that. back down. That's good. And I can come up here. We need a badger. This is a golden badger hackle. I can just leave a little bit. I want that to go a little bit further back. And just tie that in there. This is a proper collar hackle, so I want it 90 degrees from the hook shank. And we can lift up that front and go forward. And then just build up a little. I'll just trim that off first so it doesn't get in the way. Like that. And start at the hook eye and work our way back over the hackle stem so we have a little sloping. Everything in position there, that's good. And we can go back here. Now you can leave the body as a white thread if you wish, but I'll dub this one. So I'm using a light cream dubbing which we'll just attach and then we'll slide up and catch that in, and then I can spin it tighter. And then I can wind this up, build up the body as I go. I need a little bit more there. Slide that up, catch it in again. And I can go forward. Take a hackle plier. Let's get that thread out of the way. And we can wrap the hackle as dense or as open as you would like. I like a dense hackle on my Wulffs. Really makes them do what they're supposed to do. Go forward. Switch those over. Tie off that hackle, remove that. Take our, oops, tighten that up again. Go with finisher. Put one in there. Remove that. I'll put one more in. Remove the tying thread, and there we have the finished White Wulff. If you enjoy the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.